the WIAA State Division IV tournament. Turtle Lake coming in with a season record of 21 wins and 1 loss. They have won 20 consecutive games. And the Webster Tigers with a record of 10 wins and 10 losses. These two teams both won 2 games in order to get to this point of the season in postseason play. For the Turtle Lake Lakers, victories last Tuesday night over the Luck Cardinals by the score of 90-46, and then on Thursday night over the Frederick Vikings, 75-62. The Webster Tigers got victories over the Shell Lake Lakers, 58-44 in Shell Lake, and then at home on Thursday night defeated the Evergreens of Minong Northwood 46-42 to even their season record at 10 up and 10 down. Webster and Turtle Lake for the State Division IV Regional Championship. And we will be back for the start of today's game and hear from the coaches on WJMC after this 1-minute timeout.
Women Liquidators located on Highway 63 and 8 in Turtle Lake.
For the Turtle Lake Lakers Regional Finals today. Just about a year ago today, you were down at Spring Valley at this point in the tournament. Here you are today against Webster, and frankly, Turtle Lake may be a bit lucky to get here after the game in Frederick the other night, huh?
Yeah, Frederick played a really good game. We shot really well Tuesday night, and things always seem to equal themselves out along the line. And Thursday night, we didn't shoot real well, and hopefully our shooting touches back for today's game. And I guess we're happy to be up here rather than down at Spring Valley or down at that part of the state too this year.
You're playing again against a team from the upper St. Croix Valley. Again, almost an unknown factor, this Webster outfit. Looks like they have some size.
Yeah, they're big. And that's the thing. That's what's kind of nice though when you start playing teams that you haven't played in the past, that they really don't know what we've got and we really don't know what they've got. So I like these kind of games better than playing teams for the third time around.
All right, the attitude of the kids coming into today, you've had a short time to prepare for this game, and this is the big one to get on to Spooner. How do they feel?
I think they're ready. I think pretty relaxed around the locker room today, but yet they have some fire in their eyes, so we're as ready as I think we can be.
Okay, Todd, thanks much. Good luck today against the Tigers. Hope to talk to you next Friday in Spooner.
Thank you.
Head coach Todd Johnson of the Turtle Lake Lakers back with more from Turtle Lake after on WJMC.
Company in Frederick. It's 1:26 here at WJMC.
Turtle Lake High School. I'm Dave Pindle, and we will not have a full house today. There are many folks from Turtle Lake here, but the Webster stands are not full. The Lakers have finished their pregame warm-ups and have come back over to the bench for one last conference with head coach Todd Johnson. And the Webster Tigers now joining their head coach Jeff Roberts on their sideline. We'll have the introduction of the starting lineups and the national anthem in just a moment. Rice Lake leading Ashland 14-13 after 1 quarter of their Division II regional final game in Spooner this afternoon. They got a half-hour jump start on us. And we also hope to have scores on some other games from around the area, including the Elmwood Prairie Farm game in Clear Lake that will send its winner against the winner of this game next Friday night in Spooner. That game, though, starts at 2, so we most likely will not have a final on Elmwood Prairie Farm until well after we leave the air this afternoon. But, of course, stay tuned to WJMC FM throughout the day for scores as they come in this afternoon. John Larson and Matt Halseth are the starting guards for the Webster Tigers. Adrian Arbuckle and John Mulroy, the forwards, and in the middle, their leading scorer, Joe Peterson, had 24 in their opening game victory over Shell Lake the other night and is averaging about 20 points per game on the season. The Turtle Lake Lakers, the West Lakeland Conference champs at 14-0 for the season. They are 21-1 with a 20-game winning streak. They are ranked number 6 in the state in Division IV. We'll start Jamie Torgerson, Jesse Nitchie, Eric Collins in the middle, Todd Richter and Jerry Gamache, the forwards. And, of course, we will see Todd Richter go to 10 and 11 deep on his bench in this game. Webster's need today is to slow the game down and keep Turtle Lake from running and gunning. The Lakers want to force their advantage. Frederick was able to do a very good job of taking the Lakers out of their game Thursday night in Frederick. We'll be back in 90 seconds to start today's game. This is high school basketball on WJMC.
No need to run all over town.
In Barron, Bloomer, Chautauqua, and Colfax.
It's 1:30 with a halftime score. Rice Lake leads Ashland by a score of 34-31 at halftime. Again, Rice Lake leading Ashland by a score of 34-31 at halftime.
All right, Steve, thank you very much. Another quick one between Rice Lake and Ashland today. They finished off Ladysmith in record time, it seemed, the other night. So we will definitely have a Rice Lake-Ashland final before we leave the year unless they go to about 12 overtime. Turtle Lake in maroon, trimmed in gold. Webster in white, trimmed in orange and black as befitting the Tigers. It will be John Peterson jumping center against Eric Collins. And we are underway with Webster controlling the tip in the backcourt to John Larson. Turtle Lake will pressure full court man-to-man and set up usually a three-quarter court zone press as well. And now they have some pressure out front. Here's Adrian Arbuckle with a pass over now to Larson. Larson will bring it back out. Torgerson tries for the steal. He and Collins double. There's a steal by Torgerson. Torgerson will come down all the way. Left-hand layup. Good, and a foul! Hey, that could have gone either way. Torgerson went right into the Webster defender. That one could easily have been an offensive foul on Torgerson, but he gets the benefit of the doubt on that one. Turnover number 1 on Webster. The foul is on Adrian Arbuckle, his first, the team's first. And Torgerson is at the line to try and complete the three-point play for Turtle Lake. He does not, and the rebound goes high to Peterson. Webster brings the ball up quickly with Arbuckle to Peterson. Off now to Larson. Larson to the right side, try to penetrate. Turtle Lake in a 1-3-1 zone. There's Peterson. Cross court, Larson. Up top, Arbuckle. Over on the left side, they go now to Halseth. He fires and shoots and scores. Matt Halseth ties the game for Webster. We're tied at 2 with 7:18 to play first period. Webster sets up in a 1 or 2-3 zone defense. Here's Jerry Gamache on the right wing. Richter over the arms of Peterson. Inside, rebound, Nitchie. No! Richter fights out of bounds. It goes to Turtle Lake. The Lakers again get a break right there. Richter likes that shot from the high post position on either side of the foul line or at the foul line. Normally a dead-eye marksman. He missed that one. Nitchie, the inbound for Turtle Lake. In the corner to Richter, but he throws it away. Jesse a little bit rushed as his time was running out. Turnover gives the ball over to Webster. And the Tigers will join Turtle Lake in the Lakeland Conference in the fall of '94. Come down the floor against the Turtle Lake pressure. There's Collins knocking the pass away from Larson, out of bounds to Webster. Arbuckle inbounds now for Webster to Larson. Arbuckle knocked away. Larson controls in the backcourt. They've still got that 10-second clock running. Arbuckle in the backcourt finally gets it across to Larson just in time to Peterson. Up top, Arbuckle. Arbuckle looking down low. He's got his man wide open. Shot partially blocked as Halseth couldn't get the shot away. Turtle Lake retrieves. Nitchie down. Torgerson. Nice fake baseline. Inside. Up top. No good. Rebound taken down by Halseth of Webster. With Larson bringing it down. Larson pass intercepted now by Nitchie. Here comes Nitchie. Nitchie with a left-hand dribble all the way for 2. Just out-hustled the Webster defenders to the ball. 3 turnovers on the Tigers. It's 4-2 Turtle Lake. 6:10 to play first period. In the backcourt, the Tigers again in trouble. Arbuckle gets it across the stripe. Over on the left side now they go to Matt Halseth. Cross-court pass, Larson. The point guard for the Webster Tigers, tied up by Collins. We've got a foul on Eric Collins. Collins with his first and the team's first coming into the game, the first Webster substitution. And it will be in the form of Doug McDowell replacing Larson. And here are the Tigers now to McDowell in the backcourt. A little bit more size than Larson to handle that Turtle Lake pressure. McDowell on the left side now. They go to Halseth, back to McDowell. Pass knocked away. Gamache controls. The pass ahead to Torgerson. Knocked away and Arbuckle retrieved. Saves from going out of bounds. Nitchie gets it in the boulevard. Pass to Collins. He saves. And it's picked up finally by McDowell. Well, turnovers all the way around there. There's Torgerson with a steal. Jamie will take it all the way for the left-hand layup. Torgerson makes it 6-2, and Webster wants a timeout. Timeout Webster, the score, Turtle Lake 6 and Webster 2. We're back in half a minute on WJMC.
Spring and summer are coming.
Teams basketballs, the one they had been using, they felt was a little bit underinflated, and so they have found one that meets their standards, using the old bounce it on the floor up to the elbow trick, and we are ready to go. Well, Jeff Roberts said he was going to have to be judicious in the use of his timeouts to try and slow Turtle Lake down, and he called his first one just about 2.5 minutes into the game. Webster will inbound to the backcourt. Turtle Lake will offer three-quarter court pressure with Torgerson to meet McDowell before he gets to the half-court straight. McDowell into the front court. McDowell pass down to Peterson. In the middle, McDowell. McDowell, left-hand shot partially blocked. Richter pulls the ball down for Turtle Lake. Here come the Lakers, and they're running down. Richter with a pass, fakes the Collins. Nitchie, a three-pointer outside. Back to the iron, no good. Nitchie follows. Nitchie inside for two. Nitchie makes it 8-2. Turtle Lake. This is the Laker team we saw against Luck the other night, and the team that had so much trouble getting going against Frederick on Thursday. Here are the Tigers. Peterson. He's been ineffective so far. Matt Halseth the pass to McDowell. McDowell's pass is knocked away, and here's Richter on the control. 7 turnovers on Webster. Richter will drive all the way. Jump shot. Good. Richter with a good head fake to get Arbuckle up in the air. It's 10-2 Turtle Lake. Tigers in the backcourt with McDowell. In the middle, they go to Peterson. He'll drive on Nitchie, put up the shot, blows the layup, rebound inside. Halseth and a foul on Turtle Lake. Peterson went in strong, but he put it up a little bit too soft. The foul is on Collins. That is his first. Had him for one earlier. That was somebody else, of course. And we have another Turtle Lake substitution. That is a Larson back in. Ball is knocked away by the Lakers. Also into the game for Webster is Sonny Winberg. Webster inbounds. Halseth up top now. They go back to Larson, who's back in the game. McDowell on the right wing. Looking inside for Peterson. They sag on him. Winberg up top. Larson, a three-point shot out there. No good. Collins the rebound. Turtle Lake down quickly with Gamache. Webster falls back in the zone. Here's Collins. He fires a three. That's up. No good. Rebound. Gamache fights, but Peterson has for Webster. And here are the Tigers. Trapped in the backcourt, but Larson gets away. Larson the pass up top. A three-point shot outside by McDowell is good. And that breaks the Turtle Lake string at 8 in a row. It's 10-5 Lakers. 3:35 to play first period. In the corner, there's Gamache. Down low, they go inside Richter. Nice fake to get Peterson, but Peterson blocks the shot. Richter again, up again, and scores! Richter and Peterson battling underneath. Peterson took the head fake, but recovered to block the shot anyway, but Richter rebounded and put it back up for two. It's 12-5. Pass intercepted now by Nitchie. Nitchie down, they go to Torgerson. Torgerson inside is fouled. Can't make the shot, though. It's on the floor before the shot would not have counted. 8 turnovers on the Tigers in this first quarter. The foul is on Webster's John Larson, his first and the team's second. Out of bounds to Turtle Lake. Collins goes out, and Travis Ruff is in the game now for the Lakers. Nitchie inbounds baseline. Nitchie up top, Torgerson. Back in the corner to Jesse. He's open, takes a three from there. Back, no good. Rebound weak side, knocked away. Ruff with the save, but it goes right to Larson. Well, the Lakers are hustling today. They're ready. Got to the regional finals a year ago, losing to Spring Valley down in Valley in a hard-fought game. Spring Valley, of course, went on to win the state championship. Here's McDowell now for the Tigers. McDowell with a drive down the right side. McDowell double-teamed in the corner. Pass inside. Peterson has it. Jumps it back out front. Larson, a three-pointer from there is good. Larson hits a three. That's 5 unanswered points now for the Tigers. Torgerson gives it off to Nitchie. Here's Richter. Richter pull-up shot from 14. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound tipped out, controlled by Webster. Here come the Tigers with McDowell. Down into the corner. Double team down there. Gets it out to Larson. Larson almost stolen by Torgerson. Back to McDowell. Crowd wanted a carrying violation. No call. Halseth in the corner now. They go to Winberg. Back to Halseth. Turtle Lake moving the defense really well. Almost stolen. Larson has between the circles. He'll set up the offense again. They have been unable to utilize their big man, Joe Peterson, who's averaging about 20 a game. Now they get it to him. Peterson pull up, takes the shot from 14, no good. Doesn't follow his shot. Mitchie the rebound. Down court pass to Torgerson. He's got one man to beat. Jamie will pull up, fire a three. Air ball, weak side, controlled by Mitchie. Inside, hammered by Peterson. Here's Richter, the rebound for two. Richter with 6 points. It's now 14-8 Turtle Lake. In the backcourt, Larson gives it off to McDowell. They're taking every second that they have, and maybe too much. There's the pass, knocked away. Larson controls. Down low to Peterson. Peterson over Nitchie. No good. Peterson is cold. Richter the rebound to Nitchie. Here they come. Fires it ahead to Torgerson. Fires baseline for two. 16-8 Turtle Lake with 1:10 to go in the period. They just keep coming at you. McDowell throws it almost away, but Halstead retrieves deep on the left side for Webster. Up top, McDowell, right side, Larson, down low, Peterson. Peterson to the baseline, tries to drive to cut him off. Outlet back to Halstead. Left corner shot is no good. Peterson fights, but he goes over the back of Richter for the foul. Joe Peterson, his first. And a new crew is in now for Turtle Lake. More of it. Scribner, Jeremy Schradel, Ruff stays in there, and Jason Frederick. 53 seconds to go, 16-8. When Todd Johnson puts this unit on the floor, he says, usually toward the end of a period with a minute or two to go, and he says, you've got that much time to shine. See what you can do. Scribner, Frederick deep on the left side. Webster in a 2-3 zone. Scribner up top. Jumps it over on the right side to Travis Ruff. Looks in the corner for more of it. Can't get him. Scribner. Down low to Frederick. Frederick moves inside against Peterson. Block shot. Rebound inside. Ruff blocked again by Peterson. He rips it away from Stradle. A jump ball is called, and that will go to Turtle Lake. Peterson very active on defense right now. And Ruff will inbound baseline for the Lakers. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. 16-8 Turtle Lake. Long inbound to more of it. In the corner, Ruff fires a three, no good. Stradle can't hit the board, it goes to Peterson. And here come the Tigers quickly down the floor with Jason Larson. Larson pulls up for the three-pointer, but he passes it off instead to Halton, back to Larson. Man-to-man defense now by the Lakers. We've got a whistle and a foul away from the ball. No one travels. 9 turnovers on the Tigers. 14 seconds to go in the period, 16-8 Turtle Lake. Lakers will most likely play for one as Darren Moravitz brings it down. High post to Stradle, right side. There's Scribner for three, no good. Rebound loose, Stradle fights Scribner with 3 seconds, puts it up, no, around, good at the buzzer. Scribner hits at the horn, and the score after one period is Turtle Lake 18. Webster 8, back in 1 minute on WJMC.
Says that Cumberland Hospital pays special attention to the emotional and developmental needs of their younger patients as well as their physical needs. The staff at CMH will try their best to treat your children the same way they treat their own, with a lot of love and an extra measure of compassionate medical care, and even a hug from time to time. Cumberland Memorial Hospital, the services you need close to home.
Todd Richter hits for Turtle Lake. The Tigers had the ball to start the period as they had a quick intermission in between periods, but turned the ball over for the 10th time. Now here against the pressure. Peterson pass down low inside for Winberg, and a foul on the shot by Jerry Gamache. Gamache with his first and the team's third. And it will send Sonny Winberg to the line for Webster. Into the game for Webster, Adrian Arbuckle. He replaces Matt Halseth. One key for Turtle Lake in the first period, putting the clamps on the big center, Joe Peterson, averaging about 20 a game. He has been scoreless. He's had a few shots, but he's missed. And just like that, missed by Winberg from the line. That was Webster's first free throw attempt. Second shot coming up for Winberg is good. It is now 20-9 in favor of Turtle Lake. 7:20 to play in the half. Torgerson working against Arbuckle. Arbuckle all over him. Here is Richter shooting from the foul line. Off the glass, no good. Peterson tips the board, controlled by Larson, but he travels as he starts up the floor. 11 turnovers on the Tigers. And Nitchie will inbound on the side for the Lakers. Nitchie to Torgerson. 1-3-1 defense for Webster. Here's Richter at the foul line. Open briefly to Torgerson. Look for the three from about 23 feet. Now he gets it back. Drives. Foul line. Shot off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Webster. Winberg could not get a handle on it. And it will go to the Lakers with Nitchie inbounding. Jesse look. Finally releases up top to Richter. Here's Collins. He launches a long bomb. Good! Eric Collins with his first points of the game. 23-9. Turtle Lake. Webster to Peterson in the front court. Peterson will give it off to Arbuckle and to McDowell. Turtle Lake falls back at a 1-2-2 zone. Arbuckle in the corner now to Winberg. Looks down low Peterson, but Nitchie's fronting him and Collins right behind him. They're doing a heck of a job on Peterson. Now they get it down full inside, and Peterson maneuvers in, but a foul is called prior to the shot. Eric Collins picks up his second, and the team's fourth. Out of bounds to Webster. 6:28 to go in the half. 23-9 Turtle Lake. Winner goes to the sectional semifinals in Spooner Friday night. Inbound pass deflected, retrieved by Larson, and now up top to McDowell. Back to Larson on the right wing. Looks inside for Peterson, but they can't find an opening in the zone. Rebound. Ball knocked away. Arbuckle and Gamache retrieves. Gamache gives it off to Collins. Another turnover on Webster, their 12th. Turtle Lake has two. Here's Gamache in the corner. Nitchie open for three. No good. Rebound. Torgerson will get called for pushing off on Arbuckle. Jamie with his first foul, the team's fifth. Halstead comes back in for Webster, replacing Larson. And Todd Johnson wants a timeout. 6:07 to go in the half. The score is Turtle Lake 23, Webster 9. We're back in half a minute on WJMC. On WJMC, I'm Dave Tyndall. Should be getting an update on the Rice Lake-Ashland game very soon. Rice Lake was leading Ashland by 3. The Elmwood Prairie Farm game in Clear Lake today starting at 2 o'clock. Winner of that game will face the winner of this one next Friday night in Spooner, and of course we'll be there on WJMC FM and AM. Full court pressure by the Lakers. Arbuckle inbounds for Webster. Gets it up the floor to McDowell. McDowell charging down. Pass on the baseline to Winberg for two. The full court pressure by Turtle Lake against Frederick was very ineffective on Thursday night. Let's see if they do a better job today. Gamache loses the ball, but Torgerson picks it up in the front court. Tight defense by Arbuckle. Here's Nitchie. High post. Richter down low. Gamache knocked away and out of bounds by McDowell. Webster trying to be more aggressive on defense now. They're trailing it 23-11. Nitchie inbounds way up top to Gamache. Look for Collins, but Arbuckle cuts it off. Gamache will fire up a three and hit! Jerry Gamache, that is the second three-pointer of the period for Turtle Lake. 26-11. Full court pressure. The Tigers break it in the front court with Halstead. On the left side, Peterson knocked away by Richter out of bounds to Webster. 26-11. Turtle Lake by 15, their biggest lead. Arbuckle inbounds on the side for the Tigers into McDowell. McDowell tries baseline, passes into Peterson, loose in the boulevard, picks it up, still misses the shot again. Torgerson, the rebound down to Gamache. Gamache, a nice fake, Jerry! Oh, man! Gamache faked the pass, and he got Arbuckle to commit to guard the passing lane. Now a turnover, inside to Collins, left hand hook, no, and a foul. What a nice move by Gamache. He faked Arbuckle out of the play and went in for an easy layup, and then Turtle Lake intercepts the inbounds pass. The foul is on McDowell, his first, and the team's fourth. And at the line, Eric Collins for two for the Lakers. It is 28-11, make it 29. Oh, he misses that one. Thought it was going in. But the only thing the Lakers haven't done right today is shoot free throws. They're 0 for 2. Second shot by Eric is coming up. And his shot is good. Collins with 4 coming into the game for Webster. Mulroy replacing Winberg. Full court pressure by Turtle Lake. Arbuckle in the middle of Peterson. Peterson on the side. McDowell almost does, and he does. He dribbles out of bounds. The pass was a little bit ahead of him. He was racing full tilt up the sideline. Turnover number 14 on Webster. Lakers now with an 18-point lead with 5 minutes to go in the half. Up top, Richter Right side, Nitchie in the corner. Collins fires from there. No good. Rebound, Peterson pulls it down. Peterson to McDowell. His outlet pass was almost picked off by Gamache. Here's McDowell driving down the right baseline. Pass inside Peterson. Puts up the shot. Good, and a foul. Peterson finally scores a nice feed from McDowell. And the foul is on Richter, his second foul. That's the missing foul from earlier. Peterson with his first basket of the game. Into the game for Turtle Lake. Fredericks replacing Richter. Now Johnson does not want Richter to pick up that second foul, or that third foul, here in this second quarter. 4:42 to play in the period and the half. 29-13. Make it 29-13 still as Peterson misses the free throw. Here's Torgerson on a drive for Turtle Lake and a foul coming up on Matt Halseth of Webster. 4 nights ago against Luck, the Lakers were really put the clamps on their star center. Steve Anderson held him to only 6 points, got him fouled out early. There's Gamache with a three-pointer, no good. Collins the rebound for Turtle Lake. Gamache fires from outside, good, a three! Jerry Gamache with 8. It's 32-13 Turtle Lake. Here are the Tigers down the court with McDowell. Pass to Halseth on the left side. Larson will get a call for Webster pretty soon. McDowell in the middle, knocked away by the Lakers. They control their 15th Webster turnover. Here comes Turtle Lake with Torgerson. Knocked away and controlled by Arbuckle, and Collins picks up a foul. Collins with his third foul, and that puts Turtle Lake over the limit. And Larson comes into the game now for Webster. We'll get Scribner in for Collins. Halseth leaves for the Tigers. And a one-on-one opportunity coming up here for Adrian Arbuckle. 4:04 to play in the period. 32-13 Turtle Lake. Arbuckle misses the free throw. Peterson the rebound for 2. Just barely got it in. Lakers down the court quickly. Gamache to Torgerson. Back to Gamache. Open. Fires a 3. No good. Rebound. Arbuckle, but a foul on Nitchie. Nitchie's first. Arbuckle will go to the line for another one-and-one. 32-15. Turtle Lake by 17. 3:50 to play. Turtle Lake had a very fine team last year. Wound up at about 17-4 for the year, if I remember correctly. Or 19-4. Shot by Arbuckle is good. They lost in the regional final to Spring Valley. Had they won that game, every possibility they would have gone on to state, because of course Spring Valley went on to win the state championship. Second shot Arbuckle is around and no good, but I have to say this Turtle Lake team is a better ball club. Rebound pulled down by Fredericks. Here is Rick Torgerson. Scribner, nice drive, baseline, put it up, around, no good. Hoop didn't want it. Nitchie, the board, overlays, inside Fredericks, but we got a whistle, and Fredericks will pick up a foul. They say Fredericks was over the back of the Webster player, but I don't know. He just took it right out of his hands from the looks of things. Fredericks with his first. And Peterson will go to the line. 32-16, Turtle Lake by 16, 3:37 to go. They trailed Frederick by 1 at the half the other night, and they led Luck at the half 50-18. Webster's Peterson misses the free throw. Rebound, Mulroy. As Richter lost the ball inside, or Frederick's correction. Here's Torgerson now in the corner of Gamache. Back to Torgerson. Torgerson with a drive, dishes off inside Gamache. Up for 2. Oh, he blows that one. Rebound tipped up and scores by Frederick. 34-18, 3:10 to play in the first half. Here's Larson. Larson in trouble. Larson gives the ball off now to Doug McDowell for Webster. 15 turnovers in the half for the Tigers. Here's Peterson. Nice move inside for 2. Joe Peterson with 6 points all in this quarter. 34-20. Webster starting to pick it up offensively a little bit. Starting to find Peterson. Nitchie deep on the right wing. Up top to Torgerson. Webster still in his zone. Gamache. Here's Here's a long three for Torgerson. Up, no good. Rebound. Nitchie tips it out to Torgerson. Torgerson will drive. Pass off to Fredericks. Loses it. Gets it back. Up top. Gamache fires from three. No. Peterson high for the rebound for Webster. Off to Arbuckle now to Larson, and here they come. 34-20 by 14, the Lakers. 2:19 to play in the half. Peterson high post, he'll drive right side, drive baseline, jumps the pass inside. Gamache with a steal, intercepted, and Scribner, and a foul on Mulroy. Peterson drove under the bucket, tried to feed Mulroy, but the pass was knocked down, and Scribner picked it up. And a foul on Mulroy, his first, the sixth of the on Webster. Torgerson brings it down for the Lakers. Gamache on the right wing. Webster spreading the defense out. Here's Gamache. Fires down baseline, looking for Nitchie, knocked away, and they say that nobody touched it besides Gamache. Only the third turnover of the half on Turtle Lake. Minute 53 to play in the half. 34-20. Tigers trailing the Lakers. They pass to Peterson, a pushing foul on Jason Fredericks. His second. And Peterson will go to the line again for Webster. In the period, Turtle Lake has outscored Webster 16-12. Joe Peterson is 0 for 2 from the line today. And his shot is no good. Mulroy tips the rebound. And Gamache with a save for Turtle Lake, but it goes right to Larson, and he's tied up. A jump ball that'll go to the Lakers. Good hustle by Turtle Lake. A minute 42 to play in the half. 34-20. Lakers trying to build on their 14-point lead. Here is Torgerson. Bounces up left side. Scribner. Inside Frederick. Shot over Peterson. No good. He altered that one, and Peterson has the rebound. Starting to assert himself more. Both ends of the floor. Here's McDowell into the front court for Webster. Back to Peterson. Fouled by Frederick. Now, if this kid could only make the free throws, he's 0 for 3. Fredericks with his third foul. A minute 25 to go in the half. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. Peterson at the line for Webster. And he has 1-and-1 coming up here. Travis Ruff will get a call for Turtle Lake. First shot, Peterson, up and up and up and good. Hit about 4 times on the rim. Ruff comes in for Frederick. So Turtle Lake going with an even smaller lineup now. Peterson. Second shot is no good. Rebound controlled, though, by Larson of Webster. Larson to Arbuckle. In the middle, they try to get it to Peterson. Knocked away by Ruff, out of bounds to Webster. Into the game for the Tigers. Hallseth replacing Mulroy. 34-21. Arbuckle inbounds. And for the Tigers, here is McDowell. Baseline, Peterson inside, fall away Jay, bad angle, no good. Rebound, Nitchie, and a foul on Larson. Jason Larson picks up his second. And that's the 7th of the half on Webster. Turtle Lake to shoot now. With 1:09 to go, second period. Jesse Nitchie at the line for Turtle Lake. And Jeremy Schradel will come in for the Lakers. He replaces Jerry Gamache, who had 8 points all in this period. A couple of threes, 2-pointer. Nitchie's free throw, no good. And a steal by Torgerson at midcourt. Torgerson pass to Scribner for 2. Nice steal. Turnover number 17 on the Tigers. We get a whistle and a foul on Torgerson. As McDowell charges down the floor. Moravitz replacing Torgerson. That is his second foul. And for Webster, Arbuckle is out. Winberg is in. 55 seconds to go in the first half. At the line for Webster, Doug McDowell, who makes the first. 11 free throws for Webster in this period. They've made only 4. 55 seconds left, 36-22. Second shot for McDowell is good. 54 seconds to play. 36-23 by 13, the Lakers. Nitchie, rough in the corner, down low to Schradel. Schradel, back up top, Nitchie. Jesse with a drive, stolen away by Webster. Turnover number 4 on the Lakers. 39 seconds. And McDowell into the front court, working against Moravitz. In the corner, they go now to Winberg. Winberg back up top to Larson. Larson drives baseline, running jump shot from there, no good. Rebound to Ruff of Turtle Lake. 24 seconds in the quarter. Here comes Scribner, almost carried. He does not. There is Moravitz. Moravitz with a drive, fires it underneath. Going for Scribner, went past him, out of bounds. 5th turnover on the Lakers. 16 seconds to play. Webster should play for 1 shot here. And here are the Tigers in the backcourt with McDowell, challenged by Moravitz. 10 seconds. McDowell looking in the corner, and a foul on Moravitz. Darren with his first. And it will send McDowell to the line where he just made a couple. 8 seconds to go in the half. Webster can cut it to 11 with 2 free throws here. First one is good. Webster's done a pretty decent job of battling back here in the second quarter that could easily have been blown out of the water like Luck was the other night. Second shot, McDowell around, no good. Peterson tips the rebound. It's loose. Who's got it? McDowell fires a 3 with 3 seconds. No Schradel to rebound. And that's the half. At halftime, the score. Turtle Lake 36, Webster 24. We'll be back in 90 seconds. This is high school basketball at WJMC. Thank you very much. So the Rice Lake Warriors move on to the sectional semifinals. They'll play next Thursday night in Spooner against either New Richmond or River Falls. And of course, everybody in Rice Lake anticipating a rematch with the New Richmond Tigers, who beat Rice Lake twice earlier this season, although River Falls been playing pretty good ball lately. Don't be surprised if River Falls beats New Richmond this afternoon. Webster with the ball to start the third period. And Turtle Lake with a 12-point lead and pressure defense to start things off. Here's Larson now to Arbuckle for Webster. Larson again. Arbuckle, 1-3-1 defense for the Lakers. In the corner now, they go inside. Halseth, Peterson turn around for 2. And down to a 10-point lead now. Here's Richter for Turtle Lake. On the baseline, Gamache. The shot over Peterson around, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds by, they say Larson touched it last. No. They say Richter touched it last for Turtle Lake. And here are the Lakers inbounding, or the Tigers. 1-3-1 full court pressure by Turtle Lake. Arbuckle in the backcourt for Webster, breaks the pressure, gets into the front court, almost loses control of the ball. Mulroy picks it up, gets it off now to Halseth, over the right side to Larson. Webster can cut it under 10 on this possession. Larson in the middle, Peterson fouled as he goes in. They triple teamed with Nitchie, Gamache, and Richter. And that ball will go to Webster. The foul is on Jesse Nitchie. That is his third and the team's first. 36-26. Webster in the corner. Halseth out to Larson. Inside to Peterson to the foul line. Jerks it back out to Halseth now. Down low to Peterson. Across court. He throws it away from Halseth. Not a bad idea, but Halseth was cutting one way and the ball went the other. 7 minutes to go, third period. 36-26. Turtle Lake by 10. Richter high post in the corner. Gamache up top. Nitchie fakes the 3. Richter high post again, guarded by Peterson. Nice head fake. Put up the shot, no good. Torgerson the rebound. Torgerson inside, tries to get it inside to somebody. We got a foul on Peterson. Joe Peterson with his second. First foul of the half on Webster. Out of bounds baseline now to Turtle Lake with Nitchie. 6:44 to go in the period. This is the last game of the season here in Turtle Lake. Gamache fires fires up a three, no good. Rebound, Torgerson chases in the corner, tries to save, but it goes out on Mulroy. Torgerson hustling, flips the ball off of Mulroy and out of bounds to Turtle Lake. On the baseline, there's Nitchie, inbounding to Richter. Almost lost it off his hip, picks it up to Collins. On the left side, Gamache takes the three, down low inside Nitchie. Shot blocked from Peterson from behind. Peterson retrieves, and here they come now with Larson. Arbuckle now in the front court to Halseth. Again, they can cut it under 10. Arbuckle to Halseth. Inside they go to Peterson, overlays. Mulroy tries for the save, but he can't quite get it. Turnover on the Tigers is their 19th. They had 17 of them in the first half. Turtle Lake by 10, 36-26. Torgerson to Nitchie. In the middle to Richter. Back to Nitchie. Torgerson. Back to Nitchie. High post again, Richter. Baseline off of Mulroy's hip. He tried to hit Gamache, who was open, but he couldn't get the pass quite true. 6:02 to play in the period. Jesse Nitchie for the Lakers to Collins. Over the left side, Gamache. Gamache can't penetrate. Gives it off now to Collins. Over to Gamache. Down low inside Richter. Stolen away by Peterson. Again, they try and hit Nitchie on the baseline. Turnover number 6 on the Lakers. Again, Webster a chance to cut it under 10. Peterson from the baseline for 2. Peterson has 11 points. Was scoreless in the first quarter. Turtle Lake lead down to 8. Here's Richter shooting from 15. That's good! Big hoop, Todd Richter. Turtle Lake first basket of the half. And it came. Clock is still running. As the ball went awry and the officials had to retrieve, but the clock continued to run. Here's Arbuckle now for Webster. In the front court they go to Halseth. Almost lost the dribble. Back to Arbuckle. He does lose it. Goes over and back. Again, the Laker pressure starting to force some Webster turnovers. McDowell is into the game now for Webster. He replaces Halseth. And Turtle Lake inbounding on the side. 5:12 to go in the third period. 38-28 in favor of Turtle Lake. Here's Torgerson. Up top, pass stolen away. Richter tries to retrieve, keeps it alive, and Mulroy picks it up for Webster. Turnover number 7 on the Lakers. And there's the returning turnover. Larson travels to give it right back to Turtle Lake. 38-28 still. They're stuck on that score. Turtle Lake has scored only 2 points in the first 3 minutes, 2 seconds of the period. Here's Torgerson to Richter. Over the left side, Nitchie fires for 3. No good. Collins high for the rebound. Underneath, Collins against Peterson. Up, no. Rebound controlled, and a foul on Mulroy. Gamache and Nitchie were going for the rebound. Mulroy with his second foul, and the team's second. Out of bounds to Turtle Lake. 4:45 to play. Here's Torgerson in the right corner. Up top, Gamache fires a 3, partially blocked out of there by Arbuckle, picked out of there by McDowell. In the front court, the pass ahead to Arbuckle. Cross court, they go down to Larson, fakes the 3, gives it off McDowell. He'll fire a tray, no good. Rebound, Richter in the middle, and a foul on Mulroy. 38-28. No, the foul is on Larson, his third. Team's third, and Turtle Lake calls time. Timeout Lakers. The score, Turtle Lake 38, Webster 28, 4:28 to go. Third period, back in half a minute on WJMC.
That game underway at 2 o'clock. It's Elmwood taking on Prairie Farm. That game also underway at 2 o'clock. And Cameron and St. Croix Falls are squaring off. That game underway at 2 o'clock. A final, once again, Rice Lake defeated Ashland this afternoon in Spooner by a score of 74-64.
All right, so the Rice Lake Warriors advance. They'll play either New Richmond or River Falls Thursday night in Spooner in the Division II sectional semis. We'll get some scores on those other games for you at our next opportunity. Here's Richter at the high post for Turtle Lake. Richter now will push it down in the middle. Gamache partially blocked. Schradel had the rebound, and he's fouled by Peterson from behind. Schradel the inside position for Turtle Lake. Peterson with his third foul. It's there's only been 6 points scored in the whole quarter. We were almost halfway through it. Mitchie inbounding on the baseline. Richter with the drive. Got Peterson up in the air. Scores. Richter with 12. Boy, Peterson is a sucker for that head fake. He goes for it every time. McDowell, pass knocked away by Richter. McDowell retrieves. Richter steals. Torgerson in the baseline. Here's Richter underneath, and he's fouled. They'll wave it off, though. The basket, the foul occurring before the shot. Larson picks up his 4th and the team's 4th. Mulroy goes out for Webster. Halseth is in. And Larson is out now. And Winberg comes on. Mitchie on the baseline for the Lakers. Safety valve up top. Gamache knocked away. Arbuckle chases right to his own bench, but it goes out of bounds. 40-28, Turtle Lake by 12. 3:54 to play in the third period. Torgerson to Nitchie in the backcourt, and Jesse brings it across the stripe. Behind the back dribble. Back to Jamie. High post Richter. Over to Jesse. Nitchie drives, running jump shot around, and good! Jesse Nitchie with 6. 42-28, Turtle Lake by 14. Webster in the front court quickly with Halseth to Arbuckle. Arbuckle on the left baseline to go to Halseth, the drive, and a foul on Nitchie. Nitchie has just picked up his 4th foul. That's the 2nd of the half on Turtle Lake. Expect Todd Johnson to go to the bench very, very quickly for Nitchie. But he's not at this opportunity. There's the pass inbound to Winberg, and he's fouled on the shooting attempt.
Hey, you want to get the phone, Justin?
Foul is on Richter.
Test.
Richter with his 3rd. And the 3rd team foul on Turtle Lake. 3:27 to go in the third period. Turtle Lake 42 and Webster 28. The Tigers have scored only 4 points in this period. The Lakers only 6. At the line for Webster, Sonny Winberg. First free throw is good. Second free throw for Winberg is coming up. And that one is around and good. 42-30, Lakers by a dozen, 3:26. Webster's been able to get it down to 10, but no closer since early in the game. Richter at the foul line. Richter. Nitchie. Driving, running, jump shot left side, no good. The rebound tipped up by Winberg. Richter, and Winberg ties him up. That'll go to Turtle Lake. Baseline now. Nitchie will inbound. He's playing with 4 fouls. And long inbound pass. They go now to Gamache. 3:10 to play in the quarter. Torgerson for 3. That's way short. Schradel right there for the rebound. Blows it. Puts it up and scores. Jeremy Schradel working hard. 44-30, Turtle Lake by 14. Schradel's a good-looking sophomore. Pass down low. Peterson up. No good. Blows it. Schradel has the rebound for Turtle Lake, and he's fouled by Winberg. Winberg's first is the 5th on the team. 2:50 to play in the quarter. It's 44-30, Turtle Lake by 14. Travis Ruff will come in, and he will replace Gamache. Well, I've got Nitchie for 4 fouls, and Johnson has not yet pulled him. That's unusual. Torgerson, running jump shot, or to pass at the baseline. Travis Ruff, just off the bench, hits one there, his first 2 of the game, and the Lakers starting to heat up a little bit. 46-30, they're up 16. They've outscored Webster 8-2 in the last run. Here is Halseth on the left side. Jumps it back up top to Arbuckle. Back to Halseth. Halseth with a drive. Halseth running jump shot good.
WJMP. Good to have you along on this kind of foggy Saturday afternoon. Final score, once again, it was Rice Lake defeating Akron
inside Nitchie for 2.
74-64. Congratulations.
48-32 in favor of the Turtle Lake Lakers.
Final score this afternoon in high school basketball action.
In the corner.
Second on on your forecast, mostly cloudy with areas of fog still around the area this afternoon. Highs in the upper 30s to around 40. Tonight,
Here's a
cloudy with areas
three-pointer
of fog.
outside. McDowell goes good. Cradle the rebound and a foul
For
on
Sunday, cloudy with a 50% chance of more light snow. Possibly mix with some light rain. Highs tomorrow in the upper 30s to around 40.
Timeout called by Webster. Timeout with 1:53 to go in the third. The score, Turtle Lake 48, Webster 32. We're back in half a minute on WJMC.
At Barron Memorial Medical Center, they're getting better every day. They look upon the community as they...
Lake with 2. 48-32 is the score. A 16-point lead for Turtle Lake. At our quarterback, we hope to have some other scores from these games that got underway about 2 o'clock. Particularly, we're interested in the Elmwood Prairie Farm game, which of course will send its winner up against the winner of this one next Friday night in Spooner. Jeremy Schradel at the line, a 1-on-1 chance here for the Lakers, who were in the bonus the rest of the game. And this one is around and no good, and Richter the rebound. Richter inside, blows it. Nitchy up, no more. Richter inside, for 2. Hard work in Turtle Lake rebounding. It's 50-32 by 18. Arbuckle almost has it stolen by Torgerson. There's a three-pointer long on the way. Good by Halstead. We were informed during the timeout that Nitchy has only 3 fouls. Rough pass inside, stolen away by McDowell. McDowell running jump layup is good. McDowell with 7, and just like that, they're within 13, 5 in a row for Webster. Minute 14 to play in the period. Here's Richter at the foul line. Richter almost has it stolen away, and he's finally fouled by Arbuckle. Fredericks is in for Turtle Lake. He replaces Schradel. Arbuckle, his second, the team's 7th. Or 8th, make that. Scribner and Moravitz will come in for the Lakers. 1:06 to go in the period. Torgerson and Nitchy leave. And Richter at the foul line, shooting a 1-on-1 for the Lakers, who are 1 of 5 from the free throw line in the game today. Webster is 8 of 16. Richter misses that one. And Peterson the rebound for Webster. 1 minute to play in the period. Here's Arbuckle. Arbuckle jumps at left corner. There is the shot up there by Halstead. No good. Peterson the rebound. Peterson follow-away jump shot. No. Richter has the board for Turtle Lake. 49 seconds. And a 13-point Laker lead. There we go over now to Scribner. And Moravitz will now walk in between the rings. Challenged out there by Arbuckle. Richter can't hit Fredericks. Here's Ruff in the corner. Fredericks, low post. Fredericks against Peterson. Shot blocked by Peterson. It's loose and pulled out of there now by the Tigers. Here's McDowell. Arbuckle with a pick on Moravitz. More of a block with a lot of elbow action, but now we got Moravitz on a foul. Collins back in for Turtle Lake. Collins with his, Moravitz with his second. 4th team foul. Richter comes out, gets a big hand from the Turtle Lake fans. 20 seconds to go in the third period. 50-37. Webster hanging in there. They can cut it to under 13 on this possession. On the baseline, Moravitz. Halstead correction for Webster. Curls around the top. Over the right now to McDowell or to Winberg. Up top, Arbuckle fires it in the middle of Peterson through his hand. Out of bounds. 22 turnovers on the Tigers, but only 5 here in this third quarter. 5 seconds to play in the period. Quickly in the front court, there is Moravitz. Knocked away as he tried a 3. Arbuckle retrieves his three-quarter court shot way off mark. That's the period. The score is Turtle Lake 50, Webster 37. We're back in a minute on WJMC.
Pick up dinner in their deli area. Choose from pizza, soup, sandwiches, and more. Eat in or take it home. And finally, pick up a video for the whole game. So you see, instead of running all over town, do it all in one stop at Laker Country Sport and Convenience Store, Turtle Lake, open 24 hours a day.
2:33 our time, just one score to report. Almost at halftime, about 30 seconds before halftime. Cameron was leading St. Croix by a score of 34-18.
Boy, that's a bit of a surprise. Cameron against St. Croix Falls, the defending state champs, the Comets, up by 16 just before the half. A foul on Jerry Gamache of Turtle Lake. Webster inside. Arbuckle off the glass. No. Arbuckle the rebound. Fall away. Up around and 2. Adrian Arbuckle hits for Webster. And the Lakers now lead by only 11 points. Webster hanging tough, but there's Arbuckle with a foul out front. His third. But Turtle Lake has to start hitting these free throws. They're 1 of 6 in the game. Mitchie at the line for Turtle Lake. His free throw is around, and that one is no good. Gamache high for the board. Right-hand jump hook, no, but the rebound comes down to Winberg of Webster. Up top now, the Tigers. McDowell. There's a pass in the middle. Peterson loses it on the floor. A whistle and a jump ball is called, and that will go to Webster. And here are the Lakers. 50-39, Turtle Lake by 11. They're going to try and draw Webster out a bit. They did the same thing against Frederick. Arbuckle almost tackled Nitchie, but no call. Crowd wanted one. Nitchie back, getting it back from Torgerson. Here's Torgerson again in the corner. Collins fires from 15, no good, but a foul underneath on Gamache. Gamache with his third and the team's 6th out of bounds. Webster, and the Tigers can cut it under 10 down on this trip. 6:48 to play. This is not over by a long shot. Here's Arbuckle in the corner. Halseth back to Arbuckle up top. Webster's to Peterson in the middle. On the right side to Winberg. Back to McDowell. Penetrates. Peterson. Winberg baseline. Back to McDowell. Oh, Peterson shooting and scoring. Nice touch, Joe Peterson, who has 13 points. It's now 50-41. They're within 9, and Todd wants a timeout. Timeout, Turtle Lake the score. Turtle Lake 50, Webster 41. We're back in half a minute on WJMC. The game, and Turtle Lake leading Webster 50-41. It gets tougher every time. The Lakers had a 90-46 blowout of luck on Tuesday night in the tournament opener. Struggled to beat Frederick 75-62 2 nights ago in Frederick. And now back here in Turtle Lake against a Webster team that already has a couple of tournament victories under itself. They are leading the Tigers by only 9 with just over 6 and change to go. Torgerson and Nitchie. Let's see if they draw Webster out of the defense. Richter at the high post. To Nitchie. Wrap around behind the back dribble. Gives it back to Torgerson. Back to Jesse. Nitchie penetrates. Back to Torgerson. 6:06. Arbuckle playing the point on the defense. Turtle Lake in the bonus, but they're terrible from the line today. 1 of 7. Torgerson up top to Nitchie again. Torgerson in the middle. Richter. Stolen away by Peterson. Took it right away from him, and Peterson brings it down. Richter brings the ball down real low to waist level. He should keep it high above his head. Here is Arbuckle for 3. That's no good. Rebound to Torgerson. Tied up in the backcourt almost. And he's fouled finally by McDowell. His second free throw. One of the things I noticed about Richter, he gets the ball at the free throw line. He crouches over a little bit and brings the ball down a low along his waist. Gives everybody an opportunity to get a hand in there. If he brings the ball up and keeps those elbows out, nobody's going to touch him. Arbuckle comes out for Webster, and Larson is back in. 5:37 to play. Torgerson at the line for Turtle Lake. Free throw is up and misses again. They are 1 of 8. Peterson the rebound for Webster. Here's the drive by McDowell. Put up the shot, 2. A nice drive by Doug McDowell on the baseline. They're up 7 only, the Turtle Lake Lakers. Torgerson to Nitchie. High post, Richter. Collins baseline, Nitchie. Back to Richter. Gives it back to Torgerson now. In the corner to Gamache. Almost stolen away, and it is. Stolen away by McDowell. 10 turnovers on the Lakers. McDowell with a drive, jumps it back. Stolen away by Torgerson. Jamie will go all the way. Left-hand layup, good. What a big steal and hoop for Jamie Torgerson of Turtle Lake. 52-43. Instead of being down up by 7, now they're back up by 9. There's a drive by Halseth. Had Webster converted on that possession, that would have been 50-45. Instead, it's 52-43. The foul for Richter is his 4th. And we're going to get Fredericks in real quickly. Collins goes out. So does Richter. Moravitz and Ruff are in. Thought it was Fredericks there for a minute. At the line is Halseth, and he makes the first. They're 9 of 17. Turtle Lake 1 of 8 from the free throw line in the game. Second shot, Halseth is good. 52-45. Webster back within 7. Here is Turtle Lake now with Nitchie to Torgerson. Back to Jesse. Pressure defense by the Tigers, and a foul coming up on Winberg. Winberg with his second. They're not shy at all about giving a lot of physical pressure to the Lakers because Turtle Lake not hitting from the line. Fredericks going to get set to come in now for Turtle Lake in a moment. Nitchie at the line for Turtle Lake. He's 0 for 1 in the quarter. Fredericks now will check in, replacing Gamache. 52-45. Lakers by 7. 4:38 to play. Nitchie's free throw. That's good. A big make. They're now 2 of 9. Up 8 points, the Lakers. 4:38 to play. Sectional semifinal doubleheader here on WJMC FM next Friday night. Second shot, Nitchie is good. 54-45 by 9. 4:35 to play. Here are the Tigers in the front court. Larson. Bit of an elbow against Ruff, but they don't call it. Jumps it in the middle of Peterson. Peterson drives inside. Peterson up for 2. Strong move by Joe Peterson. He's got 15 in the game. 54-47. Turtle Lake by 7. Lakers going to play keep away. Webster double teams out front. Torgerson down low baseline. Ruff inside. Blocked by Peterson. Hammered out of bounds. 4:09 to play. Turtle Lake up 7. Here's Jesse Nitchie. Nitchie inbounds to Torgerson. Torgerson slapped around a little bit by Winberg, but no call. Winberg really active on defense, to say the least. Nitchie up top, high post, Fredericks. Down low, the pass intercepted by McDowell. The 11 turnovers on the Lakers. In the corner, Larson fires a 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Nitchie. Here come the Lakers with Fredericks ahead of him. Nice head fake. Jesse pass down low, knocked away. And Webster with the ball, and they want a timeout. And the timeout is called by Webster. Timeout with 3:38 to play. The score, Turtle Lake 54, Webster 47. We're back at half.
6-22. Once again, 26-22. River Falls leads New Richmond at halftime. Also at halftime, it's Elmwood leading Prairie Farm by a score of 32-20. 32-20. Elmwood leads Prairie Farm at the half. Also, a final, Rice Lake defeated Ashland 74-64. And with a little under, with less than a minute to go at the half, it was Cameron again leading St. Croix Falls, which you heard earlier, by a score of 34-18. Now back to Turtle Lake and WJMC's Dave Tyndall.
All right, Steve, thank you very much. Webster committing a turnover on a timeout on a travel by Halseth. 3:14 to play in the game. 54-47, Turtle Lake by 7. Richter on the baseline, gives it into Torgerson. Torgerson wants him to clear it out. Guarded by McDowell as he comes up the floor. And a foul on McDowell. McDowell's third. And that will send Torgerson to the line. Well, Elmwood up a dozen over Prairie Farm at the half. River Falls by 4 over New Richmond at the half. The winner of that game gets Rice Lake Thursday night in Spooner. Torgerson at the line for the Lakers. First free throw is good. You'll recall that it was River Falls that knocked New Richmond out of the tournament in an upset last year. Rice Lake then beat River Falls in the sectional semifinals. Could have a same type of thing happening this time this round. Torgerson, second shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Larson of Webster. We've got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt. They set up a pick by McDowell, and Moravitz ran right into it. Moravitz with his third. McDowell at the line now for Webster. 3:03 to go in the game in regulation. First free throw, no good. Rebound controlled by Nitschke. Nitschke in the front court for the Lakers. Webster going to have to make a move here pretty quick. Here's Moravitz. High post, they go to Richter. Baseline inside Nitschke. Nitschke, turnaround shot. Good! Big one for Jesse Nitschke. 57-47 by 10, the Lakers. Webster in the backcourt. Gives it up now to Jason Larson. We've got a foul on Moravitz at midcourt. Moravitz has 4. And it will be a 1-and-1 for Jason Larson of Webster. Winner of this game gets either Elmwood or Prairie Farm next Friday night in the second game of the doubleheader in Spooner. This shot is good by Larson. Elmwood leading Prairie Farm by 12 at the half. These games will not be finals by the time we leave the air, but stay tuned to WJMC FM. Throughout the afternoon, we'll have scores on. Also, the Badger Northwestern score. They started at 2 down in Evanston. Second shot is good by Larson. 2:34 to play in the game. 57-49. Here are the Lakers. Here's Richter, deep in the right wing, guarded by Peterson. Richter with a drive, head fake. Shot partially blocked by Peterson. No good. Rebound pulled down. Webster controls. Larson. Richter having a lot of trouble shooting over Peterson, but who wouldn't? There's a pass. Peterson almost loses it in the corner. Picks it up. Cross quarter and Larson. Larson running jump shot from 15 and hits. 57-51. They're within 6 with 2 minutes to go. Here are the Lakers. Torgerson with a drive. Pass baseline, stolen away by Webster. Larson ahead now to McDowell. To Winberg. McDowell. Pass inside Peterson. Knocked away and a foul on Richter, who is just fouled out of the game. They try to hit Peterson on the baseline. They double team and Richter was gone. With 1:45 to play. And he's getting a standing ovation from the Turtle Lake fans. If this is his last game here in Turtle Lake, and it may be his last game, period, if Webster continues with this rally. He leaves with 14 points. Jeremy Schradel comes in now for Turtle Lake. A minute 45 to go. Webster trailing it by 6, can cut it to 4 if Peterson hits a couple here. He is 1 of 4 from the line. 1 of 5 make that. 12 of 21 from the line for the game for Webster. First shot on a 1-and-1 for Peterson coming up. Up and no good. Nitschke the rebound and a foul from behind on Halstead of Webster. That's a big switch right there. Peterson misses. If he makes 2, they're down by only 4. Now he misses the first and Webster picks up a foul. If Nitschke connects, then all of a sudden Webster is down 8 points. A big 4-point swing right there. Nitschke with a 1-and-1, but of course he's got to make these right here. He will make the first. And the second shot for Jesse Nitschke is coming up. And good. 59-51 by 8. A big swing right there. Up the sideline, McDowell. Into the front court for Webster. McDowell will drive all the way for 2. Nice drive by Doug McDowell. A minute 35 and a 6-point lead and a whistle and a tactical foul against Webster. On the Webster bench. A technical foul on the Tiger bench. I don't know what happened, whether head coach Jeff Roberts said something to the officials. He's not been happy with the officiating here in the second half. Nitchie misses the first of 2 free throws. Turtle Lake would have had the ball anyway, so that won't hurt them, the fact that and he misses the second free throw. And now Roberts wants a timeout. Well, so the technical foul doesn't hurt Webster. We'll keep it right here. Boy, a big swing though. Turtle Lake will have the basketball with 1:33 to play. Webster has no more timeouts left. Turtle Lake has 1. The winner of this game goes to Spooner. The other regional finals in the sectional today. At Ashland, it is Glidden against South Shore. At Winter, Butternut against Cornell. And at Turtle Lake, it's Turtle Lake against Webster, as we know, of course. We're right here. At Clear Lake, Elmwood and Prairie Farm. Last we heard, Elmwood was up a dozen at the half. Wondered whether Elmwood would have anything left after that 4-overtime game with Spring Valley the other night. But apparently the Raiders have enough to hold the run-and-gun Prairie Farm Panthers in check to 20 points in the first half. Turtle Lake will inbound on the side right in front of the scores table. Nope, on the other side of the floor, say the officials. They've got Nitchie, Torgerson, Gamache, Collins, and Frederick. Richter is fouled out. Nitchie inbounding to Torgerson in the backcourt with 1.5 minutes. Torgerson to Frederick. Peterson all over him and picks up a foul. That's Peterson's 4th. And Jason Frederick will have a big one-on-one opportunity here. Turtle Lake has shot 10 free throws in the quarter. They have made 5. They are 6 of 16 for the game. Frederick's free throw, no good. Gamache high for the rebound. A big board. Here's Torgerson driving all the way. Shot good! What a big hook for Jamie Torgerson driving right on Peterson. Here's Frederick down on the floor. Pass outside to Arbuckle. Swings it over, throws it away! Webster has no timeouts left. 1:06, they're going to have to foul, and hope Turtle Lake continues to miss. Torgerson in the backcourt is fouled by Arbuckle, his 4th. Lakers over for a quick conference with head coach Todd Johnson. As they bring the ball down to this end, Larson is in for Webster. He replaces Arbuckle. And it will be Torgerson at the line for Turtle Lake. 61-53, Lakers by 8 with 1:04 to go. Torgerson's free throw is good. Jamie with 6 points in the quarter, 12 in the game. He has hit 2 out of 4 free throws in the period. Second shot coming up by Jamie Torgerson. This one is good, and that should about do it. A 10-point lead with 1:04 to go. Webster quickly in with McDowell. Pressure by the Lakers. Gamache. Larson gets it right back from him. Here is Halstead, fires the 3. Way long. Gamache the rebound. To Torgerson in the backcourt, 50 seconds. Torgerson will walk it up now past to Rich Nitchie. Cross-court Collins, 44 seconds. In the corner to Gamache. Jumps it back to Nitchie. For Torgerson, baseline. Collins for 2! 65-53, Turtle Lake will win the regional finals. There is a travel on Windberg. And a timeout called by Turtle Lake. Todd Johnson wants to set his strategy for the last 30 seconds. We'll keep it right here for this one. Try and get some scoring updates for you on these other games during our post-game show. The regional championship trophy will be presented after the conclusion of the game. The Turtle Lake Lakers, by all measure, will be heading to Spooner for the sectional semifinals on Friday night. They will play either Elmwood or Prairie Farm, and it looks like the 4th-ranked Elmwood Raiders will be there, up by 12 over Prairie Farm at the half, but anything can happen. And Doug Miles Panthers capable of scoring a lot of points in a hurry. And we'll have both games of the doubleheader for you on Friday night. Turtle Lake would play the second game. Mitchie to inbound to the Lakers, 30 seconds to go. The inbound now to Torgerson, makes the long pass down the floor, will come up, jumps it in the front court to Eric Collins, 24 seconds. Collins to Gamache, jumps it back to Collins, over to Nitchie, Torgerson, 18 seconds. Torgerson in some trouble, is finally fouled by McDowell, who has picked up his 4th. Well, it's been a battle all day for the Turtle Lake Lakers against this pretty decent Webster team. And Turtle Lake will not have anybody on the free throw lane. Torgerson will shoot a 1-and-1 for the Lakers. Arbuckle and Mulroy will come back for Webster. He misses the first. Webster the rebound. McDowell to Peterson. Peterson fires a long 3 and hits! And that's the end of the game. The Turtle Lake Lakers have won the regional championship and move on to the sectionals in Spooner. The final score, Turtle Lake 65 and Webster 56. We'll be back in 2 minutes to wrap it up. This is high school basketball on WJMC.
If you're in the market for a really good, clean used truck, look no further than Swamp Motor Company in Rice Lake. Hi there, Scott Colby here for Swamp Motor Company.
Turtle Lake coaching captains involved, Mike Sizer, athletic director, will present you with their regional championship plaque. On sale at the high school office starting